Hello Scorpio Sun sign and Scorpio rising. This is your forecast for April 2016. And this month you have a lot of energy in your sixth house. Okay, the sixth house is home to the sign Virgo. And you've got the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus there. Then on the 6th you're going to have Venus also joining them. So the sixth house basically is going to give you a very strong need to be effective, to be productive. And if you're not working towards that, you're going to have a lot of anxiety and restlessness, and you're going to have a tendency just to worry about things. So with that being said, this is a great month for you to get yourself organized, figure out what you want to get accomplished. If there are things that you're behind on or that you need to get caught up on, this is the month to really apply yourself. Scorpio is famous for its abilities to focus and get results. And this month, it's about taking care of business, making sure you're effective and productive. So again, come up with some kind of strategy, stick to the plan, stick to the priorities, and don't try and do too much, or else you're going to end up wasting a lot of energy. The big thing to do also is not to get caught up with being a perfectionist. Perfection is an unobtainable myth. So don't drive yourself too hard. Try to transform your mindset toward having an attitude of excellence. And at the end of the day, you really have to let go of your worries. I see a tendency for you to do that this month, where you just want to always be looking at things like, could I have done a better job, or am I forgetting something? And you end up sabotaging your joy in life. So you have to basically do your best during the day, and then at the end of the day, consciously unplug and let go and let God, as that saying goes. Now, April 5th, the Sun makes a trine aspect to Saturn. Saturn is in your second house. This is really, I would say, the first week of April is superb for being productive, for focusing, for being very disciplined. So with this trine, I see there's a desire to work. So it's not like exactly like you're getting a root canal. It's more like you're looking at it as an opportunity, and you could actually end up not only getting caught up but being ahead of the game. All right, now the very next day, April 6th, the Sun makes a square aspect to Pluto, and you got Pluto in your third house. So this isn't too big of a deal. It can just mean that you're feeling a lot of pressure. Maybe you're trying to get too much done. All right, and really, I just see you could just feel a lot of anxiety, or just feel stressed out. So again, just focus on those priorities. This can mean communication issues, or miscommunication issues, I should say, with someone you work with, or perhaps a client. So just be aware of that. Okay, so go the extra mile when you're communicating and listening. Also, April 6th, again, Venus moves into your sixth house. So wherever Venus goes, it tells me what you value, what you want to do, what you love to do. Going into your sixth house, once again, I want to be busy. I want to be successful in conquering my to-do list, and you will be. I don't see you being lazy at all this month. I just think it's empowering for you to think about getting all this stuff accomplished. Okay, April 9th. Now, it could be the day before, the day after, but mark this one on your calendar. The Sun aligns with Uranus. So if there have been any problems or anything that's slowing down your progress with your responsibilities in life, this is saying that you could have a eureka, out of the blue moment of knowing or understanding. You could have a brilliant idea pop into your mind. It's like, oh my God, why haven't I ever thought of that before? Or, that's fascinating. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, and so it can just free you up and maybe eliminate some steps, so that you can indeed get more stuff done. So that's a fantastic aspect. Okay, now April 17th, Mars goes retrograde. All right, goes retrograde all the way until June 29th. Okay, and Mars is a warrior planet, meaning it needs a battle to go win or a mountain to go climb. And it usually wants things pretty quickly. In a sense, it wants instant gratification. And I'm here to tell you, with Mars retrograde, it's not going to happen. And furthermore, you got Saturn right next to it, also retrograde. And they're both in your second house of money. So what exactly does this mean? Well, the first part of this is going to be pretty straightforward. It can mean that you need to get your financial affairs in order. It can mean finding ways to stretch your dollar, finding ways to save money, getting rid of any unnecessary expenditures. And on the flip side, it's like you really feel like you should be making more money. And so you're really looking at how you can do that, whether it's getting a raise or promotion, or finding an additional stream of income, or maybe getting a job where you're paid what you're worth. I see you really needing to evaluate how you can improve your finances. Okay. The other meaning of the second house has to do, quite frankly, with your self-esteem. Are you really hard on yourself? Are you really critical of yourself? If so, that's the deeper message of this energy, is why don't you value yourself? It's like you're feeling unworthy of financial prosperity, and believe me, if you are feeling unworthy of prosperity, the universe is going to say, your wish is my command. So this energy is really about getting in touch with what you feel you're worth, and you have to really learn to love yourself and feel worthy of all good things. So that might be the deeper process that you're going through. And then finally, we have the dreaded Mercury retrograde phase that starts April 28th and it goes until May 22nd. And for you, it's in the 7th house. So Mercury retrograde has to do with communication issues. All right. So this can indicate that you're not always on the same page during this period with your romantic partner, or maybe with a close friend or something like that, or a business partner if that applies. So you need to definitely make sure that you are articulating your thoughts and feelings. Okay, make sure that you're expressing yourself clearly, and also make sure you're really listening to what the other person's saying. This can definitely help you avoid any unnecessary hassles in your relationships. So with that being said, I definitely think you're going to be successful and productive. So just don't put too much pressure on yourself, and just tackle it one day at a time, and you're going to do great. So I do indeed hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.